Okay, this is definitely going to be a weird one. Not going to be so focused on, well, any politics per se. And trust me, I am one of the most terribly sporadic. I'm not even going to call myself a YouTuber, just in general. Lack of structure. I get the inkling to go on, do the best I can with the chaos of just personal life, family, and all that. But while I've had the time to be a consumer on YouTube, as I mentioned on one of the very last video that I did, which was about this whole culture about lolcows and then the communities that form as a result. Hey, Shamrock, welcome. This is more of a psychological approach to what I don't know. It's not an underbelly of YouTube. Like Shamrock, you've seen it for yourself, right? You got any casual streamer, they'll go on. You got people that are. What's up, White Dragon? Always good to see you. Oh, and thank you for the happy belated. By the way, I had a magical time. I was very surprised to see the amount of love I got, the presents, the I, I had a chorus of these lovely. You know what? Here, let me do a little share stream real quick, and I got some. This is I don't know. This is not so much my comfort zone, but I want to show you guys something. First off, let me go to. You see, I have many YouTube tabs open right now because I got a different kind of approach or topic, shall I say. But let me show this very short clip. Unfortunately, I was only able to capture the very end. This video right here. This was just enormous. This I went in, my birthday, which just passed. It's the 24th. It was just 2 days ago. I went to work. It was just another day to me, but the community, came out and showed some love. So this video right here, there was about I don't know, eight women in here singing in three different styles happy birthday to me. One was a like a chorus, almost like a gospel like happy birthday. Another one was like a kind of a hip hop booty music variant, and then this girl started twerking in front of me. Check this out. This was at the job.
Oh my God.
That was at the very end.
Thank
Happy
you,
birthday
thank
to
you. That
you.
meant the world to me. Please take the change. The song was all the bless you, bless you. Y'all are lovely, amazing. Appreciate y'all. Oh my God.
That
Thank
was
you,
just
thank
that
you.
was
That meant the world to me. Please take the
I don't want to sound like a downer. I just didn't expect so much positivity, which gave me a moment to kind of step out of myself and just experience a good old fashioned birthday. I still got the balloons all still blown up. So, okay, the topic at hand, and I have sent the link out to homeboy Josh. He may be popping up. I got to make sure I sent him the proper link first, or he may not just be ready. But while that's going on, I want to break into this phenomenon that's always existed on the internet. Okay, the moment that the first forum was posted and an anonymity was granted, we were gifted with a very unique look at human psychology, right? So, what is anybody's opinion of somebody who goes online and they make a character and or their presence all about being someone that's not very likable or something like a shock jock content creator? So instead of following politics, I don't know if I'm exhausted of it or bored of it. I just haven't been following it. I've been following some strange streams. And I really wanted Josh to be here for this one. Maybe he'll pop in later. But I want to show you guys like a mix here, right? All right. Little context before I play this. You guys are gonna witness like pure, unadulterated hate in its rawest form, right? Now, bear in mind this guy at the lower left-hand corner. His name is Six Erican. I mentioned him in the last live stream I did, which was sitting outside on my porch, and I was talking about like this video specifically. And I've got kind of a collaboration of lolcows, people that have made a career on the internet in some shape or form on social media platforms of being hate watched or donated to, or a lot of e-beggars are in this list. These are streamers that just play games and demand or ask for donations, right? So check this out. This guy, I'll give this much. He's easy to hate. All right, the way he talked to people privately, personally, whether it's a character or not. He said disgusting things. The way he talks about himself, so just cringy and narcissistic. So he goes on a server. His job is this streaming and playing this character, and always usually fighting games. They convinced him to go on to GTA. You're gonna hear an entire server full of I don't know how many people literally all make a treaty to just take out this guy and ruin his experience as much as possible. I guess I got to give a warning. You're going to hear some foul language for sure. So this guy's name is Six Erican. I'm just curious on anybody's take. Two wrongs don't make a right, so I don't know what to make of it myself. There can be a too far. I got another clip of somebody from a community of trolls went to somebody's house, and the content creator went out with a pew pewer. And so yeah, that's for later. For now, check this out. It's entertaining, so I get why people watch it. It's almost sickening though.
Bings is here. Hey, yo, Bings, bro, I need help. I don't know if you can handle yourself in the streets, but I've been in the street. You see what I deal with. I don't deal with just anything. I deal with big shit, serious shit. You know what I'm saying? I need some serious help.
So already, like the first few sentences out of this guy's mouth, you're gonna be like, I can't wait to see this guy get murked. But I mean, what impresses me, what sticks out to me, is how many people dedicated their time to finding this man and doing what they do. And they do this every time he gets on any of the games that he tries to make a living off of. Not the most likable guy.
This ain't a joke. I want to get my crew sorted. I want to get my outfit sorted. I want to get my weapons sorted. Everything black. I don't know why all my guns are pink. I need everything black, big black. That's what I need. You know what I'm saying? So, and I need help with some money. I need some money in this game.
Oh, and I want to point this out before I forget. I also think there is a reverse lolcow. The lolcow that goes around trying to provoke other content creators and generate a drama and or a beef, and getting the attention that comes with that. I think that's a lolcow behavior. Just the tip of the iceberg. It's about to get okay. Here we go.
All right, motherfuckers, I'm coming out. Ground floor. I'm coming out. Ground floor.
Come again.
You're not coming out ground floor. We know your fucking plan, nigga. Go kill him. You're coming out.
No, you're not. You're going to the roof. You're going to the roof.
Don't be stupid.
This is not just a gamer lobby. This is like an entire server.
The roof sticks, but being gone.
He's on the rooftop. 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 On the roof.
What I also think of is kids get involved in this stuff, right? These streamers are playing video games. Usually Six Erican tries to not be so bad with the language, even though he's a scumbag. But there's no moderation. What is it that children are not exposed to this day and age? Is there any sort of safety net? I don't think so.
You're not gonna do anything in this lobby, bro. I'm gonna kill you. You finna get raped. You get raped.
I'm gonna let this ride for a little bit, and I want to see the chat from my phone. So just enjoy this wild ride for a moment.
Get him! Get him!
He's hiding on a rooftop. He's hiding on a rooftop.
Get him! On the roof. Get
Hello,
him!
idiot detector.
Somebody orb him! Somebody orb strike him! Somebody orb strike him!
So, I mean, does anybody get kind of like, I don't know, goosebumps from hearing how much anger? I mean, you can, if you read some of the notes or the comments up here, they're calling for this man's unaliving. I mean, this is just so much collected hate. So this is what happens when uh, a streamer, this one intentionally made a character or a version of himself that was unlikable, and he banks on that. His donations are from haters. He challenges them. He makes them pay to play him in games. That's his whole approach, right? I got other streamers, others that look at it like, oh, I just said dumb things back in my 20s, and he can never be forgiven. And I've got a compilation of him kind of breaking down. But what do you think when you hear all of this anger? So do we have a case of this? Is this some form of justice in any form? Is this just the anarchy of the internets? I mean, what are your opinions? Is this well deserved? I mean, and again, I don't know how much I respect it, but this is the dude. Apparently, this is this man's only means of like making a living, playing video games and relying on people to donate and to hate watch and to this and that. So I guess this is reaping what you sow.
Somebody orb him! Orb strike him! Quick, before you get orb strike him, bro! Orb him! We gotta orb him! We gotta orb him!
I'll go.
Yo, I need someone to get out of CEO. I need someone to get out of their CEO real quick so I can orb him.
I have the money to waste in some modern.
Wait, who has no pressure? Everyone, stand the rooftop!
Oh shit, I'm getting shot up.
Yo, someone get out of your CEO so I can orb him. Hey, you get through the highway! The highway! Somebody let him. Somebody get out of CEO so he can orb him. Shut
You
up.
don't need
CEO so I can orb him.
Damn, you don't need to get CEO.
Six, shut your dumb ass up. Shut your dumb ass up, Six. I'm gonna get him in the highway. I'm gonna call on the highway. God, I'm gonna shove that Oni mask up your ass, bro. He's in a car on the highway.
Oh yeah, just for anybody it may trigger. Trump 2024. Okay. That's that. Yes, my mind can be swayed, but it has not been.
Wait. Where's he going? He's heading towards the beach. He's heading towards the beach. He's heading towards the beach. What's going on?
Fuck you, Tattoo Days!
He's in the tunnel. He's in the tunnel where the beach is. He's in the tunnel right where the beach is.
All right, so let me skip this just for the sake of changing the flavor here. And here, I don't know if you guys recognize this man. They've made a documentary of this dude. His name is Boogie. He was an OG YouTuber. He faked cancer. He lied to his audience. He made money off of it. He got fired from this show, lolcows Live. Now he's back on. But in this instance, he is swatted, I believe, during a live stream. So I'm going to just kind of click some of these on and off sporadically here, because I am a Lord of Chaos in my own right.
Yeah, I'm live streaming right now. If you wanna,
That's him talking to the police, and it's no BS.
yeah, if you want me to come out there, I can. We're live right now. What's the nature of this one?
You remember the pizza one?
Oh, it's another pizza one. Yeah, I'm so sorry.
Is it cops or a pizza guy?
It's cops. Hold on.
This is the sixth time that this has happened to this individual, Boogie, who is a complete scumbag, almost irredeemably so. But you can't help but see snippets of actual humanity in people, no matter how dastardly their actions are. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'm of two minds or what, but I guess I am guilty of being fascinated.
We're trying to keep it hidden.
Yeah.
So I got my hand over.
Right. Yeah, we're live. We're live right now. Hold on. You want me to cut this or?
No, can you read from there? Is that accurate?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I said, it's not posted anywhere, so that's why they couldn't call you. And I'm paired up with the second officer tonight, so he's
So
new to
this
the
this
city,
sheriff,
and I wanted to show him where this address was in case we
this
get some
sheriff is
calls.
actually. Hold on, I think Josh has perhaps just finally joined us, which is okay. No rush to you, homie. All right, homie, hombre. Oh yay!
Hey, who hey, hey, who hey.
Welcome, brother.
Oh, you're wearing white too, huh? You fucking
Oh,
you,
you bitch!
you gotta copy me like that? God
You
damn.
outright. Don't you know that the entire model of my life has been to copy you? Okay, let's get real here. Hideous objector. I'm glad to know that you like somebody knows about this boogie crap stuff. What's up, Shane? What's up, man? Respect to you. So yeah, brother. Well, first off, you're wearing white, which upsets me.
no.
I almost want to kick you off
That's
stream.
all white, right?
Well, yeah, you know what? In that spirit, let me
What's
pull
that?
up the Star of David. It's all white here. It's all white.
Uh,
Did
that's from the Prophet Muhammad.
Oh no, direct quote, man. Yeah. No cap, or as they say, no kifor.
Ah,
How the hell you doing, bud? By the way,
Yom Kippur? Is that what?
Yom Kippur? No, Kifor. You know what Kifor is?
No idea.
Yeah, I've told you before. You just forgot, you lunkhead.
Yeah, I told you Kafur, right? You
Kif-
told me
ki-
Kafur.
Kifor. It's when it's what a Muslim individual considers a non-believer. A Kifor is a non-believer.
Ah,
Yeah.
well, shit. Color me a bunch of Kifurs.
Yeah, no. It calls the Quran does call for all kafors. It says that it's okay to lie, cheat, steal, and or unalive us.
Oh,
Period.
that sounds very welcoming.
Very, very peaceful. Very peaceful.
Definitely never gonna tell a lie around them whatsoever.
Yeah,
Never
no.
lie and say not a believer. Wouldn't do something that crazy.
And I work for a Muslim family who's wonderful to me, and they know I'm well.
Oh yeah, no, they're awesome. I love it.
Yeah, you know who they are.
Even
Fred
though
and-
they've maybe talk some shit about me a time or two, but hey, it's the name of the game,
bro. I mean, just that right there is kind of what I've been covering. Have you seen any of the footage that I've shown thus far?
I haven't watched anything yet. I have that guy looks like a thing of mayonnaise you just had poured out onto a chair and threw like a shirt on it.
Oh yeah, that's
man.
That was Boogie, who's on that lolcow live show I was telling you about. This guy is Six Erican. This one I wanted to showcase first because to me it's a perfect video metaphor of how trolling, anonymity, and hatred all go. But this guy here, right? He's earned every bit of it. He's been a total creep and a punk to people. People hate watch him. They have to pay him to play him in video games. He gets salty when he loses, and he gets super cringe when he wins. So he gets invited to this GTA server. The entire, huh?
I said he sounds like a real reasonable fella.
Yeah, well, I mean, but he's banking, right? But he's awful. Like I don't like this guy in any facet. He has been humbled recently. Suddenly he's like, oh, he pulled one of the I'm leaving YouTube, and he came back. Now he's trying to play nice, but that never lasts long. Let me show you a little bit of this footage because it is crazy to me. It's an entire server of people. All of the gangs in GTA on this online game, they all made a freaking treaty to just target him for the entire stream. And the hatred this is never going to be a monetized video because the things they say, hell, I might even get some sort of something from YouTube, but I'm getting it from YouTube.
Right. Okay.
So here, listen to some of this hate. All right, some pure, unadulterated hate.
So, like, did you say again, real quick, like, what did he do to deserve the hate? Like, besides just being like a fat piece of shit who his name is Boogie, but that's probably also the type of heart rate he has with all that excess weight. His heart probably does a boogie every now and again to try to get going because of the excess weight. But besides all that nonsense, why? I mean, I hate him just looking at him.
Well,
But what
yeah,
do to piss people off, like for real, for real.
this one we're gonna come back to this white fat guy who's
Okay,
like
this is
400 plus.
Boogie. Oh, this is Boogie.
That's Boogie. He faked cancer and ripped off his audience. And he's done worse than that. He's done so much worse than that that they've made documentaries about his life and how terrible he is. But
I
he
wish
can,
I wish he faked living.
yeah, you know what? Touche. Well said. He's gone on this apology tour where he's been asking people to kind of harm him for the show. So he's trying to make penance. And anyway, this one though, this is the guy who plays this evil character, and he just he pisses people off. So he goes on a GTA server where he was invited. The entire server comes after him.
Oh shit! It was a setup. It was a setup. Who's the snitch?
So, man, I don't even know if there was any setup. Maybe it was a homeboy, but dude, there's a lot of how like Red Dead and all this. They have different groups and gangs. They all made peace just to make this man's life miserable.
Can you
So
imagine? Because some of those people take like those teams that like that type of gang mentality on Red Dead and GTA like very seriously, and
right,
like they all got together like freaking the North and the South. Like they all came together like we must talk about our common enemy. Like yeah, fuck
you
that guy.
you almost made me look at this in a positive light because I'm looking at this villain here earned every bit.
I mean, he's
think
got a mask on. He's got a villain mask on. Like, why shouldn't I root for this guy's demise? Like, why is that a problem? You know, like what's the angle are we taking? Are we upset that these people plotted in such brilliance? Or
Well, I got some different lolcows, right? I got one guy who I empathize with a bit because he's just been on since 2009. He was a pioneer of streaming, and he said dumb things, but he also said things that are still taken out of context, creating a never-ending cycle of new haters. And so, yeah, I'm going to show you a couple of different examples, but just listen to the hatred from this lobby. Entertaining as hell, like guilty as charged, man, right? Like this doesn't get this to me was all well and good. It just showed me a side of humanity that I know is there that's festering and boiling. Like, it makes me even more nervous given the times we're in talking politically or a country divided as it is.
well,
There's
just
so much. Go ahead.
I didn't mean to cut you off, man. Go ahead.
No, please.
I would say it goes to show you mob mentality will kind of outrule or outweigh. Like it bends the rules of what people deem allowable. Like, oh, don't bully people. But when a bunch of people want to do it, it's like, oh, okay, well, I guess it's cool. If everyone's doing it, then I guess I'm gonna do it too. Like, mob style mentality.
Where would you draw a line, a proverbial line? Would you
picture book? Probably in a picture book.
Ideal.
Book, something like that, yeah.
The proverbial line, though, like, when taking it off, like one of the guys, the one that I kind of empathize with, even though, he's done his dirt, they got him fired from DoorDash. Like this is a 450-pound guy that here, screw it. Let me change it up real quick. Now I'm going to,
let's be honest with you. A 450-pound guy really isn't dashing from door to door.
No kidding. I mean, to his credit though, like after 15 years or 17 years of YouTube streaming, that was the only job that he got. So I think that was a healthy thing for him. Like, a lot of these trolls take some
Yeah.
weird route saying, we're doing this to help you. So I got a compilation of him crying. Now, I'm also going to or I'm bringing this on myself. I'm sure people are going to say, oh, Eli, is that your brother? He looks like it. So, yes, he is my brother. Here's a compilation of
Oh
just.
shit, dude, is that your brother?
Yeah. Yes, Josh. We call
Wearing
him.
fucking white too. What the fuck, man?
Well,
What is
this one was years. What's funny about what? Damn it, man! Like, he reminds me a little bit of I'm gonna say, like, a little bit of me, I guess.
Oh, he is your brother.
No, shut up. Yeah, totally.
Oh!
He helped start a very successful podcast that's doing super well without him. And like, he left it behind. He's been a part of a lot of things. He's currently on Locale Live, but this is a compilation. This is years put into a small clip video of him crying and breaking down. So,
Yo, crying. Listen, when you say crying in small clip, I'm thinking 30 seconds. This is breaching 5 minutes. Like, how do you have 5 minutes of yourself crying online? Not only that, there's a healthy amount of people who want to see this man cry. If I'm looking at these views correctly,
oh yeah.
32,000, and there's only like 22 subs. Like,
Well, this is just this channel I just found before I went live. But this guy's name is Wings of Redemption. He's got almost 500,000 subscribers. But I mean, he was a pioneer of YouTube commentary for gaming. He was like one of the first, and he used to be respected. He used to bring channels up, and he went negative, and he was a shock jock. So, a pause for a moment, just listen to this guy break. And I like when he tries to stream and he complains, this is my living, everybody leave me alone. Like, people will join the lobby of like COD, or any FPS game he's playing, and they'll like stand in front of him and teabag him, his own teammates, and they'll stream snipe him, and so the enemies can find him. And so they're trying to push this man to the brink. And I want to know, like, to what end? Do they want him to just get offline? Do they want him to do worse? So, anyway, yeah,
no.
go ahead. Go
I
ahead.
just always keep in mind, like, it's like there's two sides of this little tango here that's going on. Like, how much of a dick and of a, like, I don't know if you can ever say someone had it coming, but did he have it coming? Like, was he that annoying enough and did that much of a heel turn where people were like, fuck this guy? Because, like, you're on the internet now. This is not the internet isn't real life. Like, there are no rules on the internet. They're gonna say the worst things they can. Even if they don't feel it, they're just gonna say it.
You're right, and you're echoing a good point that's brought up. This is a very young Keemstar, before he began the lolcal live or whatever, because they had a beef. I think Keemstar was a part of hacking that. His name is Jordan, or Jordy, or Wings of Redemption, hacked his PSN account, and they held it hostage, and they made him go into the super racist discords while streaming to get it, and have him beg to get it back and stuff. But
Seems like all these lolcows all start with a beef.
there's always a beef, man. I'm telling you. The reverse locale to me is someone that goes around looking for drama to generate and to pick a fight because they're not getting enough attention on their own. That's
Reverse lolcow. That's the position I do in the bedroom. Isn't that you're talking about the sex position? Reverse lolcow,
which I invented. You're not taking that clout from me, son.
Oh, yeah, we're not.
Okay. All right. What I showed you in private, that stays private.
Which was your privates? Which
right. All the privates and all the reverse lolcows. But all right, here, let me play this. I was gonna call him a pathetic man. I'm no better. All right, here we go. All right.
No, people like to see me fucking fail.
This is him in his 20s. The man is 40 now, like me. Ugh.
You're not failing. That's what I'm trying to make the point here. You're not failing.
It doesn't matter if I'm not failing. People want to see me fail.
Well, fuck them. God damn, man. It's amazing to me how long you've been on YouTube with such thin skin. Someone like you should be able to.
See, strong point. Something even I have to admit, it took me a while to learn. I know I had a thin skin, maybe I still do, but I've learned you can't always react. You just can't always. Anyway,
Is this guy recording the audio from a potato, man? What are we hearing?
This is a terrible one because it's a long time ago, but it will improve, I promise. This is just a small part. I might even skip over it, but I want to show you where it gets, really more pathetic.
Right.
Dude, it's not brushing a hater off.
Oh,
You
shit.
do it 400 or 500 times an hour or so. It gets to you after times. You can only do it so long, dude. I
Boy.
feel like I'm a tank for doing it for 4 years. My channel started out on hate, and even now, people still think that I owe my channel success to Hutch.
POP, hold it down.
I'm pretty much making no money.
I thought the Amish people weren't allowed to use electricity. I don't.
This is why I bitch on Twitter all the time. This is why people see me as a sad person.
Nancy's crying. People see me as a sad person.
I just feel so long
right now.
I'm tired of being fat.
Check this out. All right, here's some fun context. I wish I would have just kept the clip, and I could easily find it. So the podcast that he helped start, that's still going strong, called PKA. One of his buddies reminds me of you, big on workout. He's like, "Come stay with me. We're gonna get you in shape." They helped this man lose like 40 pounds in less than a month, and after that, he burned the bridge and gained all the weight. But he got gastric bypass surgery, and he gained all the weight back. Everybody was rooting for him. Every time he sets a goal, he screws it up, and so as a result, I guess you get compilations like this.
Yeah, especially if you're advertising you're the victim when people literally helped you out and were rooting for you.
Yeah, and also like he has been a bully. Like he did start up always say he admits it in one of these clips. Like I had to maintain this sort of identity of talking smack because I'm supposed to be a top tier player of these games. And so it all happened in 2011. I know too much about this crap now. When he raged, he raged out and threatened to end someone's life who was a teenager who wrecked him in Call of Duty. And he's like, this Geordie guy was yelling at his fellow podcasters, "Why are you streaming this shit? Turn it off! Turn it off!" And it's great from there. But
On a serious note, kids, sometimes the biggest enemy in life is yourself.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. For sure. And yeah, the whole I'm tired of being fat. I think current Jordy, he is at peace with like he's going to die in 10 years and he doesn't care. He's got a wife that cares a lot about him. Who's
soon to be had a wife.
No. The man has a wife. Amazing.
No, when he dies, as a soon to be had.
Oh yeah. That's I get that's one of the reasons. Well, he's actually also literally said recently if he had to choose between his wife and streaming, he'd choose streaming. This man's got like a crazy addiction. So okay, all right. He hates being
the wife is any better if she knows he said that and she's like, "But I still love him. I love when he wears red. He reminds me of the Kool-Aid man. I love the Kool-Aid man."
Oh, he's gonna literally talk about the Kool-Aid man actually right now. Yeah,
looks like a guy who's thinking about Kool-Aid as we got it paused.
You got
earphones. It's like, oh yeah, oh yeah.
You got an eye for these things. You got a knack. All right, there's like some psychic residual. I don't know, man. You got a connection because he's literally about to complain about having a job or used to have a job, and his coworkers would call him the Kool-Aid man, and he's gonna cry about it.
It's like, dude, all you did was you wear red. You're 400 pounds, and the only color you wore was red, dude. It was a joke. Like maybe if you got maybe purple, bro. We call you Grimace for a little bit. We move on. We got nothing for green. We got nothing for yellow. Maybe we call you the sun when you're yellow. Look at this. Looks like the sun's setting. Like every time he walks out or something. But other than that, there's not much you can do with all the other colors.
Yeah, right. And literally 450 pounds. You're gonna wear red. I mean, you kind of bring that on yourself.
And literally every time he walked in the room, he was like, "Oh yeah, I forgot this. Oh yeah, I got to tell you something." He always started everything with, "Oh yeah."
Yeah, you know, how many times has he busted through the wall of the old factory you worked at 15 years ago and said, "Oh yeah, you can't blame a guy. Can't blame your coworkers if you're gonna bust through the wall and just say, "Oh yeah, I forgot my lunch, Jim. Pass it over." They're gonna
I
call you Kool-Aid guy.
I think Shane in the chat, Shane 187 Thompson saying, I think what he's saying is Kool-Aid is his blood.
Oh yeah. That's what's going through his veins for sure.
These colors run Kool-Aid red, and sometimes grape when I'm feeling crazy.
I don't know. You want to see him get correct? Kool-Aid is running through his veins, but it's when he gets the Pepsi in him that the crazy comes
I
out.
don't know about you, but I'm getting kind of parched right now with all this liquid talk.
Oh, bro, yeah, I'm parched. Don't remind me.
I'm glad he's not wearing white right now.
I'm powering through. Yeah, thank God I'm not wearing red. All right, let's see this man cry.
Here it comes.
Well, guys, if you could leave a comment, tell me what you would do in my situation.
Lose a few hundred.
I don't know when I'll stream again. I really need to make this fucking money. I really wanted to get this fucking surgery, man.
Oh, he's
I wanted
pathetic.
it so fucking bad. I just can't do it. I can't take this shit no more, man.
Oh, bro, he's so angry. He's
All I
throwing.
wanted to do is like I was fucking lonely. I wanted to just fucking stream it.
This is before he was married.
What?
Baby.
Someone saw this and was like, "Yo, that's it. We're getting hitched." I love the way you look like a big angry fat baby.
Well, interestingly enough, it was a woman that was a very religious virgin, thankfully of adult age, and they met through the podcast he created, and then they ended up meeting up. I know too much about lolcows.
Met a virgin.
Yeah. Like somebody set this date up.
Yeah. I wonder what she looks like. Probably just like him, but with long hair. I'm assuming, right? That's what we're talking about here.
Not a far off. I mean, she's lost a lot of weight. She's doing something about it. Yeah, no, that it can't be found.
I hope she finds it.
It's on the FBI most wanted list or something. But she's doing good. Like, I give props to his wife's name is Kelly, and I know that.
And believe it or not, still a virgin. So go figure. It's been a few.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. How do you? Oh, he actually described in another clip how he would have to lift his bulbous gut to do.
Oh God, no.
To do the doggy stuff and just let it just sit on top of the woman while he goes to Pound Town.
Ugh.
I know, bro. This man shares too much, but
Yeah, I got something for that.
What's that, brother?
oh, you got to see some of this guy's stuff. Like, I got to send you some clips that I think will really brighten your day.
I think, like, I give, like, the fact that he can mentally power through that, but right now is breaking down crying on stream makes zero sense to me. If I was getting intimate in the moment and, you know, I was full soldier, right? And I had to say, wait, hold up. Let me pick up my gut. And I had to pick it up. Like, that'd be it, dude. Half mast. We're going down. The subs go, like, I just got out of the moment. The fact that that guy can stay in the moment during that, but is having a breakdown right now, like it just, his mental strength is there when he wants it to be, obviously, when it comes to his fat gut, but not
Yeah, no. I mean, I can't even imagine the poor woman that is consenting to, yeah, go ahead and rest that 400-pounder right on top of me and get that little sausage right up in, you know, like that's.
Those don't feel like elbows. What is that? Why is it the entire flat of my back? That does not. I didn't know it hung over that much. What's going on here? Are those balls? I don't understand what's touching my back right now.
His whole weight loss arc was a fascinating dive into
It was his weight loss was a circle. It wasn't an arc. It just went right back to itself.
Yeah, even after gastric bypass. Right now, he's complaining because the trolls are screwing with him. Dude, the New York Times wrote a piece about this guy.
It's
So
probably a real big piece.
The hugest
By
piece.
the size of him, yeah, he's probably had to be a few pages.
So big that when it was released, they had to have Donald Trump have an audio book right next to it or a clip where it says, "This is the biggest piece ever written."
Yeah.
I can't.
It's a really big piece. I walked in. I said, "Wow, a lot of big pieces here, but this is the biggest piece I've ever seen."
Facts. Facts. Okay. So, continuing the downfall.
Good game. My life.
Bro, you can power through this, man. You potato sack your gut up on top of a woman's back, and you keep going. You can get through this, man.
Sorry. I'm so sorry. I want people that don't want to be here just to fucking leave. Let me know how many people I actually have that actually want to see me here. I want people that actually care about me being in the fucking channel. I want people making YouTube videos and fucking Twitch videos to fucking stop, man. I hate waking up every day wondering if I have a fucking job. It's fucking terrible. I hate my fucking face cam because shit like this happens, and this is gonna be on fucking.
And this guy, dude, like pause real quick. This grown man. I'm assuming he lives in the North American region somewhere, Canada, United States.
United States, yes, sir.
This guy is playing video games and living off YouTube money.
Yeah.
Right? And crying and crying. Meanwhile, people in the third world eat dirt. And he's sitting here playing video games in an air conditioning house crying, literally playing a victim as if there's not other things out there that can make him money. That's why I think people don't have they like you when you're having fun and a good time. But if you're now trying to play the pity victim thing to get money too, it's going to be like, bro, listen, we all would like to get money just like that. We all would love to start a stream, be like, hey, you give me money. Look, when I cried, you feel bad. Give me money. I'm sure there'd be a lot more people on CryTube if you got monetized real quick after you cried X amount of tears, like in the sense that people, yeah, sure, I'll take money that way, but nobody feels sympathy for them because they're going to work from 9 to 5 or they're doing their second shift right after their 9 to 5. And this guy's crying playing video games. That's why you're a low cow, not only because your size, but because your mentality. You're a herd animal.
Oh yeah, and he fails like anything and everything, like the lack of faith in himself. I see why it's frustrating. And this man has been absolutely wealthy, and I don't know if I'll say he squandered it, but the remainder of all the donations he got for the gastric bypass. Sorry, I'm gonna get back to probably what he do, waff it.
No, you said he squandered it. I said he probably squashed it because of his size. He's a ginormous man. I'm gonna keep putting that home.
Yeah, no, and only growing larger because he's totally given up on any sense of a diet. This, I do believe, we're going to see this man's end in less than 5 years.
His next diet's going to be without the tea.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it took me 2 seconds to gather that one. He was partnered with Mishima. All right, this man was partnered with Twitch. This dude was making some big boy money. Now on Local Live, he's actually making $2,500 a month. 2,500. That's not including all the donations and shit. So it's split 3 ways between these guys. So
he's somebody on Local Live, or that's somebody they cover.
He is it's two true locals, the cancer faker and this guy, Wings of Redemption, and then Keemstar is like the ringleader, we'll say.
They're like turning into the idea, like they're accepting that they are lolcows.
Yeah, but this was before that. This
right.
was
pre-local. This is the origin story.
Now he has completely leaned into it. Yes, that is correct. And even though he's used to it, he brushes it off a little bit, but he'll have his moments. He has thousands and thousands upon thousands of videos. These are streams that he's deleted. He doesn't leave his pity streams up. But that's no defense. I'm just giving more context on this lolcow shit. But I always like to remind people of the lengths that the troll communities go. The swatting and getting people fired, and the New York Times interviewer that he had this article written about him. All the trolls congregated and sent every negative clip this man has ever done to that person. And he was, yeah,
That's awesome.
and he had almost a freaking heart attack as a result. All right, this one's almost done. This one's almost done.
I hate coming here. I hate coming to fucking do this shit and get 15,000 people ask me about my weight and remind me how big of a failure I am.
Oh, where?
Once he got on Alexa Pro, this behavior changed just a little bit. He's a little numbed out now.
My life sucks, man. It does. I'm scared.
Do you really think the antidepressants do it? Like, he's upset because of the position of his gut. No, of his spot in life, so to speak, the spot that he made. And there are things he can do to change it, but in his eyes, it's hard work. So Lexapro, in my opinion, you take a Lexapro, and I could be wrong. Maybe he does have a chemical imbalance, but for someone like him, maybe it just makes him go, fuck it. I don't need to do what I was thinking. I'm just going to be who it kind of gives you the fuckets.
The docile, like acceptance.
Right. Sometimes worry and complacency, allows us to be the thing we want to be. Without that, we would not change. The old fucking thing we always talk about. Always talked about with the lobster. When the lobster, the catalyst for him to get a new shell is, it's too tight, it's uncomfortable. He's got to change, or something like that, as far as I can recall. So, you have to go through times of uncomfortability to a certain extent, not completely. Again, I don't know exactly what he's going through, but when you just throw Lexapro at it, when you throw, what are they called?
I mean, he is
SSRIs at it. I don't feel like necessarily those are always given in good faith. They're more like given before we kind of run through. Let's see what you're doing. Let's see how you're eating. Are you a little more active? Some of those things might be a little more important than just throwing drugs at the problem. And someone like him probably doesn't want to do a lot about the problem. He just wants to stay how he is.
He's made that very clear that he's not going to change anything. So, shit, the more I say it out loud, the more vindication I see from people's frustration and his own actions in being so unkind to the people that were there to support him during his lows. Go ahead.
I was going to say, let me ask you this, because you're talking about how you kind of see people's frustration, but by no means am I saying, I'm not saying this to then go into, he's allowed to get harassed to the extent he's being harassed. I'm not saying this to excuse some of the over the topness people took their trolling to. I'm just saying him as a person. That's it. How far people take some things is kind of it's kind of on that person in particular.
Yeah.
Not necessarily condoning some of the shit people, the extent of which they went to fuck with him. But when you put yourself out there like that,
you have to be prepared.
Yeah, right.
That was sometimes I fear that I mention it maybe too often, but I learned a humbling lesson myself. You know this very well. I was very naive to what opening yourself up to the public could mean, especially any little beefs you had in the past. Everything comes to the forefront. But where I feel bad for the son of a bitch just a little bit is clips that are played from fucking 12 years ago, where he was reading something out loud or did a very poor taste shock jock joke, and it's just recycled and recycled, making more and more haters, like armies, militias of haters that do continue to ensure this man's misery, even though he has showed complacency with this misery.
This is me talking kind of not involved in that situation, but I feel like if I was in that situation and those videos were still out there, I would do something or record a different video to kind of turn into it. I would re-record that shock jock thing, and right before I said it, something would stop. You know what I mean? Like I would turn into it somehow. I would find a different way to use the popularity of those videos to kind of keep riding off of it, but also, like there's a way you can acknowledge it, like, yeah, that was kind of stupid of me. You know what I mean? Like the more you don't want it out there, the more people are going to want to see it.
Oh, true.
The more you give no fucks about it and you just accept it is for what it is, and then you can even have some fun with it and people see it doesn't really bother you anymore. At that point, it does nothing. It's not really doing anything. Maybe new people think, who just stumble across the video, oh my God, look at this guy, he's being such a douchebag. But that's it. It's just surface. Anybody else who really follows it doesn't give a fuck.
So, what do you think on regarding the following aspect? Like, what do you think of the proverbial? Let's stop using that word. The other side, the tribes that literally they seem to. There's many of them, like the ringleaders, solely exist just to be there to ensure this man stays miserable. Like, what do you make of that as an existence too?
You ever been that person? You ever been
No.
a part of that? No, not at all. Never been part of the hate train on somebody, because I'm
Oh,
sure
no. Yeah, sure. Yeah. But like, not
that
to,
mob mentality thing kicks in, and you're like, well, a lot of people don't like them, and you kind of feel a little better about not liking them. So I can see where it comes from. You know what I mean? Like, what's the bigger question here? What's the more deeper question?
No, I guess I was just asking, your take on the opposite end of the spectrum. Not so much the lolcow themselves, but the individuals that will dedicate days, months, or whatever the case, years to just fixating and creating. I mean, living vicariously, I guess, off of just being fixated on this one individual. I mean,
That's their entertainment. I don't like that. Like that individual put themselves out there in the public. So who am I to judge how someone else uses that as entertainment? Like, all
okay.
right, someone sees that as something to dissect all the time, then so be it. That person put themselves out there. You know, a joke may not go in the way you think it goes. I may say something funny, and then, or I'm sorry, what I think is funny, and then somebody else who doesn't like me is like, wow, that was corny as fuck. That was stupid as fuck. Look at this guy. He's stupid. So it's all about perception too. Like maybe there are people who just don't like this guy. They just don't like him. So I'm gonna just always find something. I'm gonna always find a reason to not like him. So like I don't like we can sit here and say, oh, some of the people who obsess over wanting to see this guy go through shit are crazy, but I don't think that's the truth. I don't think that's the truth. I think a lot of people are just there for the entertainment of it all. And then there are your select few outliers who take it to the extreme. I think most everybody there is there to watch the show, whether it be a shit show or a good show.
Yeah, no. I was more pinpointing on like the ringleaders aspect. I mean, it's easy to see because, bro, I just subscribed to maybe 10 or 12 more of these lolcow-esque channels. So, I mean,
well, then the ringleaders, to answer your question, the ringleaders are just as attention seeking as the lolcows, because they want to control the narrative. They want to control the audience, the ringleaders, so to speak. Like they too have maybe a lot of those people who want to spite you. Maybe they don't have they've tried and they couldn't, get a show, or, they always compare themselves to other people as opposed to comparing themselves and the progress they've made. So like, oh, like maybe they've made progress, but they still compare. Oh, but I don't got X amount of subs yet, so I suck. So then they get all spiteful. Who knows the reason?
Well, I guess that's why I don't know. I don't know why it's provoked such thought in myself, because I'm finding myself enjoying the very content that I'm finding questionable. But this guy's name is Low Tier God, another easy to hate scumbag.
Right.
This is through the eyes. Right now, the channel I'm hosting here that I'm showing, High Calcium God. Shout out to him. He is doing a number on this dude, and now you tell me if some of the things you see go a little too far. Like,
okay,
I'm interested to see where you say things get too far. So I'm gonna show like this channel's kind of what do you say, disclaimer in the beginning. Go ahead, speak freely, and I'll pause.
Is this the same kind of concept like this guy? And I'm sorry, I kind of zoned out if you're kind of prefacing it, but is this the similar kind of person who's kind of made a name for themselves and then kind of has made a turn? Now people don't like him. Like, why are they attacking him?
This low tier guy, I mean, his personality. I mean, but he originally was just because he was a successful, fighting game player, and he won like Evo once maybe, or just made Evo and got honest audience, appreciators. But then it did start to take a turn because his ego is unchecked, out of control, and he says crazy shit. But
So funny with like sports in general, like actors, sports, like anything in entertainment, like people who are good at what they do. Sometimes you're like flabbergasted, or I'm gonna make up a new word. You're taken aghast. You're taken aback. You're taken because they're the opposite of who you expected. Like they're still great, still fucking awesome soccer player, but in real life, such a douchebag. What a fucking daffy bastard this guy, you know what I mean? So like I can see the same thing. This guy just should have stuck with video games, right? But then he starts to get off on like a vlog style. I'm gonna start kind of putting in some of my commentary. His true personality starts to shine through. That's outside of the video game world, and people are like, oh, this guy's just a fucking prick.
Oh,
This is a douchebag.
even in the world of video games, dude.
Okay.
Complete prick. But yeah, I mean, as much as I love to see a villain
Your
fall,
passion can hide your douchiness. Like that's how I guess I was going. So maybe in the game world, people didn't know, but like you're saying right now, you're correcting me. He's like, no, for sure. In the game world, people were like, this guy sucks.
yeah, or like the way he would, just bully. Like he'd play kids on PlayStation, right? And he'd just talk smack to kids. I mean, so yeah, scumbag, easy to hate. But what happens? And I was there watching this shit live. No, this was 2 months ago. I'm sorry. No, I guess not live. Let me correct that. No misinformation. But I have been watching this channel, and in real time, like hackers were pulling all this information, and now this low tier god stuff is all out there. So, like on the screen, someone had leaked a bunch of information regarding this. The man's real name is Dale. Within the past week. Yep. First, Dale has 121K in debt with a credit score of 660. This is relevant because the man talks about his money so much, like he's a big deal. I'm probably gonna skip to where it gets a bit more intense.
Are you fast forwarding, or are we supposed to be paying attention?
Just showcasing
What we're looking at.
in steps, so he's in debt. Kind of showed like his full
Fuck, they get
name.
his bank account. Shit.
Yeah, they got that, and this is him like from that stream. Then like some of the people in his own stream turn on him, even one of his mods, and then just more and more bad information. Like they found records of an arrest, domestic violence, and he's been hiding a child that he had, a 10-year-old daughter that he's been paying child support for, where he's never brought any of this personal life stuff to light. So
Child
now
support, not paying child support, bad thing. But let me ask you this:
no, he is paying it. He is paying it.
okay, so still doing the right thing in a sense. That domestic thing. How long ago was that?
2006.
So he already served time or whatever he had to do. He paid his penalty and he's done with it.
Yeah, that.
So
But
people want to retry him now. They want to essentially hold him to the.
they're pulling everything. Yeah, I guess so. They're pulling everything they can.
That's kind of dumb, right?
That he's been hiding. But it's nobody's business, right? But this is what happens when you.
Well, I mean, he's not hiding it, but like when you just be like, hey, by the way, I'm a domestic abuse is not something he just hasn't brought it up. It's public information. He's not hiding it.
True.
I'm more so defending that part of it. Like, yeah, I mean, whatever. Like, if he's still on trial for it and it's pending, yeah, fuck him. But if he's already still fuck him, but if he's already served the time, like, who am I to judge him now? He's kind of paid his penance. So we all get a second shot. Just don't let me catch you beating people up again, there, buddy.
I'm interested to hear your reaction when he is confronted with the fact that now it is known that he's got a 10-year-old child, and he makes it very clear he has no interest in ever taking care of that child. He shows nothing but coldness. He's like, if another woman wanted to have something that I wanted no part of, just F them, fuck them. So that was his response, but he's being honest. I don't know, but
or is he being honest, or is he just kind of being like macho for the stream?
Probably both, or maybe the one. I don't know. Be the judge. Let me play a little bit through.
And that shit has to be fake.
660 credit and 121k.
Whatever the fuck that is. Another broke nigga giving me free money. Sure, I double up.
Fast forward much further.
But you're the Grim Reaper now.
Damn, bro. So on top of that, this motherfucker got
Finish the sentence. There we go. Right about here.
Hold on real quick. I'll be right back.
So he's handling some business.
Tomorrow, file a police report for identity theft, everything. Like, I'm literally streaming, and I'm getting the emails of these niggas literally trying to fraud my shit as we speak. Nigga, I did all of that shit. They're doing something from somewhere, and they keep fucking with my credit. They keep trying to figure out a way to access my credit as I'm streaming. Like, I keep getting the notifications.
Damn.
Like, when I fucking put you guys on hold, a nigga literally, whoever it was trying to access my shit 5-6 times. They've been doing it all day. Last night when I was streaming, they did it like 20 times. Today, they did it like 30 times. Like, they keep trying to unlock my fucking credit or some weird shit. No, that shit is traceable, right? The fuck's wrong with these niggas? Look, they just did it again.
So, any opinion on like going to that extent of going the route of trying to access the man's actual money?
Is that for sure, or is that text messages that they're blowing his phone up with that look like they're trying to access his money, or is he getting text messages from the bank?
He's getting official notifications that people are accessing it. I can't confirm that they're actually attempting fraud like he claimed, so I'm not gonna front that. But
definitely don't like fucking with people's money. Get them in trouble with the law or something like that. I don't know. I don't like hacking into people's personal info. I don't know. There's a weird fine line there. I don't know how I feel about it.
Okay. Let me see. And it's gonna get darker.
We're handling this shit. Give me a sec. I'm still here, guys. I'm just handling some shit real quick behind the scenes.
He handles a lot of shit.
You niggas can have your fun right now, but you niggas are fucked.
He handles the most shit, Josh.
A lot of shit to handle.
He's sitting
with his hands.
A never-ending stack of shit, and he never washes his hands. No, but he does. You know what's cringe? He'll often apply the chapstick on his lips, like on midstream. I don't know. That's cringy to me.
He's
but-
got some chapped lips, man. Leave him alone. Of all things to hate him for, you hate him because he's applying chapstick to his chapped lips.
Yeah, I'm okay with the fact that he's a deadbeat
Human
dad.
thing about him right now. What you just told me, it's like, yeah, dude, you know I hate him because every time he has to go to the bathroom, he pees, dude. What's up with that, man? What a weird.
No, look, I can forgive him for the deadbeat dad thing, man. But the chapstick,
That's
that
where you
really,
line.
dude, that's the line. That is the line.
Okay.
Don't you dare ever just whip out the chapstick while you're streaming. That's just
You can forget your kids all you want to, but the second you bring out chapstick, it's over. It's game over.
I'm glad we're finally on the same page. It only took 6 years or so,
Well,
right?
I didn't know.
All
Now
right,
I know.
now you
Remind
know.
me to dispose of all my chapstick.
Yeah. And I know you like that chapstick, son. I know.
I do.
I've seen it.
I eat it. I don't even use. I just eat it.
All right, guilty. Well, now we're cool again because I love eating chapstick and crayons.
Cherry, the red one.
You know me too well.
Yeah, me too.
We're best friends again. Okay. All right. Let's see. A little bit more of the dissenting aspect of YouTube that I found myself hooked on and not paying attention to world events.
The dissenting aspect of YouTube you were descending into. See, a little
Getting clever with the wordplay, son. I gotta up my podcast game.
You'll, in due time.
Sorry, Shamrock appreciated the banter about the chapped lips. Okay, all right.
Shamrock.
Niggas watching my stream on that restream. We know which restream it is.
Yeah, shout out to Stiff Richard, Shamrock.
Stiff Richard's in the chat. What's up, Stiff Richard?
Loyal Pitbull, Hideous Objector, who I have a feeling just came here because of probably the hashtags, because she was familiar with Boogie. And if Shane's still here, I remember Shane and Jamie. Thank you. I will give a shout out. If you're a bushwhacker, it's okay to come out of the bushes, regardless if you're here to show support or if I'm your lolcow. It's all okay. I know me and Jordy look very, very similar. That's me in a fat suit, though. I'm outing myself. That is me in the South in a fat suit. So the secret's out.
Okay. Getting recorded, all of that shit fucked. Getting recorded, all of that shit fucked.
Full story, bro. All I'm doing is restreaming you, man. I got nothing outside of that, nothing else. I can't control what motherfuckers are doing, bro.
That's an important lesson I had to learn when I wanted to blame streamers themselves.
What was the lesson? Can you quote the lesson? You can't
control what people do. Period.
Nope, that's not how the gentleman.
What other mother effers do?
What are you doing? Why are you?
Why do I sometimes I censor myself. Sometimes I don't. I don't know. Sometimes you feel like I don't know. I'm on a Klondike bar. I don't know.
Everyone together, write that down. You can't control what other motherfuckers do.
Yeah, man.
Verbatim, quote that. Put it in quote. Boom.
Capital F, man.
Motherfuckers do. Yeah,
that's the truth. It's the truth. And I know for a fact I made the mistake of misplacing anger at content creators that literally had no control, and it was from my own actions. That's a subtle difference I'll admit to, versus the lolcows that are still going through it for going on 20 years now or so. At least some of them made a career out of it, though.
I'm literally banning motherfuckers left and right, posting weird shit in my chat. Yo, Dale, you gonna play a game, bro? Like, you gonna play a video game? You're gonna shit on black people again, bro? Like, what are you gonna do? Like, come on, bro. You got a bunch of squeakers in your chat unentertained right now, bro. You gotta give them entertainment. Come on, bro. You should know better. Been streaming for 10 years, man. The thing is,
this is the worst thing Southside has did.
Jonathan, thanks for the 3, man. Appreciate it.
Oh, by the way, this restreamer, High Calcium God, like, he got his notoriety by getting far more donations than the person streaming himself. This man literally made $100,000 in one night over a joke that the low tier god, the guy that we were watching or are watching, he said that nobody could ever make that much more than him, or nobody could make more than him. And then literally, like, just for this one man making this restream channel to throw the hatred that all these people harbor for him, he's banking off of him. Literally made 100,000 in one night.
Jonah paid and donated $3. You hear that, Mo? You're fucked. Your Mexican ass is fucked. You're getting sent to the biggest cage in the basement of the new establishment, forced to please the deity for 39 more years. Cucks.
All right, I'm back. Took the proper precautions, found out what the fuck they were doing. Definitely gonna get that Rumble shut down too. Since I do have Rumble's direct connect. Gonna get that nigga's Rumble shut down with a bunch of other shit. Gonna get
You would
that
have been
nigga's
done
Rumble
that
shut
shit.
down with a bunch of other shit.
You would have been done that shit.
So I'm not gonna tell you guys what I found out, but I happened to find out what they were doing because I got a weird text message to my phone on July 8th, but I kind of didn't pay it no mind. So I'm, doing my research, shit like that, call ups XYZ. Yeah. Nah, they didn't steal any money or anything like that, but yeah, these niggas basically trying to commit cybercrime on me. I took care of that little aspect of them fucking with my credit report. And now I'm gonna take more measures tomorrow as soon as I get up. So yeah, whoever the fuck's doing it, it's a cybercrime that you really can't get away with it. So yeah. But definitely gonna get that Rumble shut down.
Okay. That's a delusion on his part. The last one I wanted to pull is what, really? Yeah, I know. That was a bunch of blah blah blah.
No, him at the end. Just, but I know well, definitely a stop.
Blah, blah, blah.
Oh no! I knew exactly what that was directed to. This is where they do we call them trolls or the haters or the community? They were able to find out that he's paying child support, so therefore that means he's been hiding from his audience for 10 years that he ever had a child. And that became a big deal. And him learning that was discovered, he freaks out a bit. Do you have any opinion of that, like that information that he was, I guess, hoping to keep private?
Stiff Richard makes a good point. Real quick, shout out. Thank you for the plug, Shamrock. Appreciate it. And Stiff Richard said, anybody recommended this cat to get a VPN? There you go. This guy maybe wasn't bright enough to just get a VPN where people can't hack into his shit. But I don't know how they got his information in the first place. If why can't you just change your credit card if they're trying to? I don't think they can just act like your credit in total isn't like a thing. You know what I mean? Like you can see your credit number, you can see the aggregate from like 3 sites of your credit, but I don't think like you can just access like Eli.com/his credit.
Yeah, no.
It isn't like a singular thing that you can access. So like they would have to have like maybe a credit card, and they're trying to make purchases or something on their credit card. He used it at a gas station or whatever, or people just fucking got it because they're crafty like that.
One of them, I skipped through it. He actually anonymously admitted that he works for the. I don't know why anybody would say this in any form of in the public, but he has the anonymity on his side. He said, "Oh no, I work for that bank. I can legit pull up."
Here's the thing, right?
I
would more believe it if he said that before it happened. People are such good trolls out there that when somebody leaves something so is the word ambiguous, like when you say, "Oh, my credit got hacked," you haven't said how yet, because you don't know. So that leaves room for someone else, like that guy, possibly to be like, "Oh yeah, no, trust me, it was me because I work at," you know what I mean? Like now he's going with what the truth is, but he's making up the troll to kind of add to the fire. Can you give me another Coke? Does that make sense?
Yeah, sure. Did you just drop a Coke?
No, hang on a second. Luna just knocked the Jesus Christ. Stop it. Hang on a second. But does that make sense?
Yes, 100%. You know, the more ambiguous you are, the more you give, I guess, these people room to add whatever narrative they want to.
Or that could happen. So I'm not saying that's the case. I'm just saying because the person came out and then filled in the blank after it happened. To me, it leaves a little bit of doubt to be like, oh, this guy could just be trolling here as well. But go on. He said that he works at the credit card company, was able to get this information.
Yeah, I skipped far ahead, but when we were looking at literal, I guess we'll call them receipts. Those were screenshots taken by the alleged hacker or insider, whatever that they call themselves, and they sent it to the channel host, who felt comfortable enough to share some of it with us. He didn't share the entirety, and he blurred out some stuff. But yeah, that's what the troll alleges, or whatever we're referring to the individuals. They're anti low tier god fans. They don't like this man, period. But he's earned that title of not being liked as well.
Yeah, he's earned the hate.
He has. But like, did I catch your opinion on like the revealing of his daughter that apparently he didn't want anybody to know about?
You preface it, but I didn't hear it in that video.
Okay, no, it's about to come up.
All right.
Yeah, shit. Some nigga never had a conversation.
Oh yeah, big ups to you, bro. Stop fucking lying, bro.
Friday 10:30 donated $5.
Stop lying. Stop fucking
I refuse to
lying.
believe a woman actually was willing to fuck this guy.
Facts.
I just can't comprehend it. There's
Y'all
actually
niggas
no
keep
way.
trying to steal. Y'all niggas can keep trying to do that criminal bullshit you're doing.
Stop lying, bro.
It'll come back to you.
Stop fucking lying.
Best believe. Like these niggas are literally doing criminal shit as I speak. Like I said, I know niggas want me to come on here and say X, Y, Z, but there's no need. There's no point.
Just keep being delusional, bro. That's it. Just keep doing that. Keep being delusional. Yeah. Twitch won't give a fuck because Twitch likes that type of shit.
So is someone talking to him?
No, that's the host of the channel we're watching.
Is
the
like
streamer
heard
adding his commentary. Yeah.
Trust me, if I was some nigga that felt like I had to hide from the world, or if I felt like some shit, you know what I'm saying, I would just get off stream. But it's bullshit. So like I said, I'm gonna just ignore it.
I don't blame you, bro. When you're in 121,
continue to do me, and it is what it is.
Don't blame him for saying that because he's 121K in depth, so he needs it. You know, he has no choice. When you're in depth over 6 figures,
niggas want to believe what you want to believe. That's
no. Stuck at Night did no such thing.
You got no choice, bro.
What? You talking to me?
Jessa had a question. Hey, did you ban cold beer at Stuck at Night? And asked Progressive Patriot, me. I said, no, Stuck at Night did no such thing.
Oh, yeah, no. Stuck at Night did not ban cold beer. Did you ban cold beer on PP?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Just asking. There was never any constructive criticism. It was all fishing and lolcowness, as you were putting it earlier, or as you felt about it. Like, it wasn't in good faith.
Say again?
Like, you don't feel like it was in good faith?
I'd never watched or listened or heard what any of it was. I just assume it's never positive. And yeah, no, I heard that.
Right? You didn't assume. Like, you had to have known. Like, you wouldn't have acted on an assumption, I'm assuming.
I heard him once call me pathetic patriot, and I was like, okay, that's it.
I mean, I get called Professor Fapper, Dr. Fapper on my show by people in the comments because I talk over people and because I have glasses. So like now I'm Dr. Fapper, and I'm a little smarter because I wear glasses. You know what I mean?
That was rude. Made a decision for myself. So that's that.
Keep on with the video. You're good.
Yeah. No. I mean, it is what it is. I made my decision.
Yeah.
Also,
you'll ever come back to a time where you'll unban?
Oh, for sure. And just also Rob, I wanted to actually get a screen grab of how many accounts he has made over the span of time.
I think Rob likes you, honestly. Like, I think he likes to watch your content, and he likes to be your critic, but it also brings him joy watching you, because I know what you're saying. I've seen Rob around. Rob's probably watching right now. He hasn't commented yet. You know what I mean? That's how Rob rolls. And like more props to Rob for doing it, but just like there's something about where he enjoys watching you, even if it is to criticize. I mean, that's like we were saying earlier. Attention is views are views. YouTube doesn't.
No, right. That is what I have said recently, but well, that was I said that after the fact. You know what I mean?
Right.
I banned him because he literally said, "You're my lolcow." So I'm like, all right, fuck off. I don't want to see that shit, but I am probably, as a result of going live. Just I've been off YouTube. Probably gonna go through the whole cycle of unbanning again. So anyway,
people call them jailbreak sometime. All right, I'm doing a jailbreak. Everyone's unbanned, but you're kind of on a 90-day probationary period. Because they can all still watch. It's not like they're not still watching. They just can't comment.
Yeah, sometimes I just don't want to see the name.
I hear you. It throws you off. Well, maybe.
No, not throws me. I don't know. It just like for me. Now we're gonna. For me, the Rob is been on me for a long time, and it's creeped me out a little bit. I don't know how else to really put it. Like the amount of names. I did enjoy that there was some civility in our banter for a spell, but it seemed to deteriorate over time. So
yeah, being cordial at times, which means that there's a little respect there. It's not all like hate. On the internet, people just they like to whatever it is about negativity on the internet. It's just easier to do than it is to be nice.
Yeah, I know. And I'm not condoning or championing myself for doing these things. I know that's the exact kind of behavior that we even witnessed, but this was no fucking excuses here. But dealing with my mother's stuff, I just didn't want to deal with any extra stuff, because as it is, I've been having trouble getting online and feeling inspired at all. So I just didn't want to fucking deal with that one extra, That's it.
Give me 20 seconds. I need to go get one more Coke. I'm out.
I'm gonna play the vid.
For Cody donated $3. He can't even manage to properly deny it or anything. He's just talking in circles.
Yeah, it's very true, Jessa. I just during the period of time where I made that decision to ban 3 individuals, it was when I was personally overwhelmed. So it more honestly and truly had to do with me. Honest to goodness, probably nothing to do with them. So that's that.
I mean, all you can do is deal with it. Just think about over the years, somebody or some people always try to figure out a new shit to way to destroy me.
Bro, it's proof
all the time. Yeah, I committed grand larceny. Yeah, I'd be in jail. Come on, bro. Like, if y'all niggas wanna come in here with the bullshit you're seeing on Twitter, just go back to Twitter. Simple as that. 24/7.
Trying to find the part where they expose the daughter,
crazy.
But
exposed to what?
Where they expose that he has a 10-year-old daughter that he has decided to never be a part of her life, just pay child support, and his response is, if somebody decides to have a child that you made it clear you want no part of, I just I pay it off and I say fuck them. That was his response to that.
Well, I'll tell you this: if he was like, I told him I didn't want a kid, she still had it, I'm not paying child support, that'd be worse.
Oh, for sure.
But the fact that he is paying child support shows that he's trying somehow.
Yeah, no, he's paying the money.
How would you do? Like, would you be involved in that child's life if you did not want to have a child?
Yeah, no, man, I can't criticize, but it feeds the people that love to hate him already, calling him a deadbeat dad. And I think, I guess I have no moral standing here. I don't have a child. I just love my niece and my nephew. But if I had a child of my own out there, I can't envision choosing not to be a part of their lives.
Right.
That's here briefly. This one not as long as the other ones. I wanted to show just a good old fashioned reason as to why these make the perfect lolcows. It's because of the way they rage out. Like this guy, Six Erican, he's broken at least 24 cameras.
Is this okay? So now is Six Erican? This is a new guy.
No. This is the one who tried to go into Grand Theft Auto.
Oh, this is the villain.
Yeah, I mean, in a way, they all are.
Right.
But yeah.
Let me ask you real quick because I'm kind of having a really good time right now. Is there like a few more lolcows to go through? Like we still have a few more. Like this is not towards the end. Like you didn't skip over any.
I mean, I've showed every single one that I wanted to, but I just wanted to show like maybe a clip of this guy doing what he does best. When he rage quits.
And then there's no more lolcows.
No more that I picked up to feature.
Son of a bitch.
I mean, there's never ending to it. I promise you that.
I was hoping you'd have more. I'm really enjoying this critiquing of lolcows. Really, it's fun.
Well, it's different than politics.
Oh yeah, such a good break. As I was telling you earlier, Eli and I were having a conversation on the phone, and we were like, so yeah, if we want to talk about politics, what is going on? And we were both like, wow, yeah, no, I haven't paid attention. And Eli's like, yeah, no, me neither. And it was just kind of funny to make the observation coming from the previous 4 years of the last Trump election, how we were balls deep in it, and kind of this 4 years, seemingly in that moment, we weren't as balls deep in it. I thought that was a funny observation. We're kind of like almost like burnt out of being so involved. I don't know. I'm speaking solely off for a conversation, so I really don't know how much you are involved. I'm listening. I'm watching.
No, dude. I wish I knew more. Like the most information I get in the realm of politics is by talking to the community I'm in. At the job that I work.
Right.
I find out. That's how I learned that there was it really a second attempt, or they just found a guy with a weapon on him trying to get close to Trump?
No, it was a legit second attempt.
It was a legit okay.
Like the dude was at like one hole ahead. Well, okay, I'm sorry. Secret Service walks one hole ahead of Donald Trump. During their one hole ahead walkthrough, one of the Secret Service agents with an eagle eye caught a barrel sticking out of the bushes, and the Secret Service agent started firing upon the barrel. And that's when the guy, I guess, fled or something like that. And when they went to the fence, like the guy had, ceramic plates and backpacks surrounding where he was expecting some type of fire back. So he was legit, had a little perch area on the fence. Allegedly, he was waiting there for like 10 to 12 hours. He'd scoped the place out before. So, and he was big. He was a big pro-Ukrainian guy. He was trying to find people to just go over there and fight for Ukraine. And allegedly, his manifesto, whatever, came out where he was offering $150,000 for the bounty of Donald Trump. And people are like, why the hell are they releasing that? They take so long to release all these other manifestos, but they're releasing this one. Odd.
Okay. But wait, because I did hear some confusion in the white noise that that this was not an actual attempt, or it was just prevented. If it was not prevented from even starting. So your interpretation, or I guess
right, yeah. He never fired a shot, but it was I don't know what defines an attempt. Like you have to actually fire a shot. There was a setup made to do the assassination.
That's an attempt to me.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm not gonna mince the words, because I have heard just like Mr. White Powers here saying he never had line of sight and never far. Okay, yeah. See,
That's what I said again. He was they were one hole ahead, so he was kind of waiting for Trump to get to said whatever hole that they were on, where he would fire a shot. He was like he would have been like 400 yards away or something like that, further away than the other guy, but still trying.
Yeah, still another one that's tried. I heard
There
now,
could be a connection. Like I forget who I was listening to, but it was fun. It was a fun theory, but someone was trying to correlate. Like, is there a correlation between the three? Apparently, there was a third one, some Iranian guy. I don't know, but they're like trying to correlate. Maybe there was a correlation between all three of them because this one guy got caught a day before the one where the guy actually fired shots. And forgive me if I don't know the details, but the one before was like kind of like if you just arrested this guy the day before, you would have at least I would think, okay, after let's say the 12th is when Trump was the shots were fired, right? On the 11th, this one guy gets arrested. You would think, being the Secret Service, like, all right, everything that we're reading right here, let's make sure tomorrow we're pretty fucking well prepared for what we're doing. And they perceivably weren't. So that's why people are like, oh, what the fuck? There's a little like there feels like a little more. These two things could be tied together. Maybe not this second guy in the bushes, but this one that happened or got caught the day before. Crooks did his. So
I heard that name at the very least. Also, I mean, now we're just kind of riffing on news without us being very invested. But have you heard about what Hezbollah apparently did some major attack? Or I mean, I'm sure I may be misquoting, but something about
when happened
rockets at Israel. Like, okay, so before I even started the stream today, let me get this Google shit open. I just put like news, what's going on, what's been happening in news, and the first thing that came up here you go. Oh, do I have it wrong? Israel strikes Hezbollah targets as conflict intensifies. I think this is a rebuttal or a counter attack, but I don't know any.
Israel did, right? They detonated pagers and they detonated walkie-talkies.
I heard about that.
That's some fucking James Bond type shit. And you would think the way they would have to go about that is they more than likely they had to like intercept the pagers before they got their final delivery and implant all these explosives in them, because like you can't like overheat a pager that much for it to explode. Maybe one of these new smartphones, but it was pagers and like walkie-talkies or something like that, and they all detonated. But like the whole argument is, oh, you're detonating them while people are in public, civilian casualties, stuff like that. So, dude, war is fucking ugly, man.
Well, yeah, and look, it's never stopped either side before. Yeah, so war is ugly, and
bro, you look around, man. It legit feels like, all right, World War III is seriously around the corner.
That's what I'm saying. Every time I see these kind of headlines, especially with Israel involved, I'm sick and tired of Ukraine, at least from a political and financial standpoint. But I get nervous about Israel and Palestine. Oh, and also just real quick. I understand Jessa has to do some evacuating because she's in a hurricane is possibly en route. So I just want to wish you full safety and best wishes.
As far as that goes, we were in the cone. We're just touching the cone. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I'm the blue dot right there. So I don't know where Jessa is. If she wants to let us know, I'm not trying to blow her spot up, but we're damn close to where the cone could be, or where the hurricane could possibly be going. So
I have been so disconnected. I didn't even know that there was a hurricane.
Yeah,
bro. Like I've been celebrating my birthday kind of for the past 3 days. I took my family out to see Beetlejuice too for like $51 today, and oh yeah, so good that I fell asleep. But they had a great time. But yeah, man, wow, I have not been paying attention.
How many people is $51?
3 adults.
What?
Yeah, tell me about it.
Was that any treats or popcorns or just tickets?
Just good old fashioned tickets, man.
Wow, 15. That's over $15 a ticket, dude.
Yeah, man. I was,
Shit.
no kidding. Yeah.
Is it good? Oh, you fell asleep. No.
I fell asleep, bro. I love Beetlejuice, the first one. It's one of my favorite movies ever. I grew up watching it nonstop, over and over. But this one, I don't know what it was about the way they introduced the characters, or one specific character was so cringy and off-putting to me. I was just losing so much interest too quickly that I was just snoring.
Dude. All right, I have to say this before I forget it because I've been kind of thinking about it the past few days. It kind of blows my mind. And only at certain times of the day, which is weird. And I don't know why that is. It's not always necessarily when I'm smoking. But imagine if World War III breaks out while we have a civil war.
Holy shit.
Imagine that play where, like, the whole time there are a few powers who are trying to throw their dick around. They know they can't fuck with the U.S., so they need the U.S. preoccupied. So it was a very long play to get the U.S. to finally do another civil war with itself, while, a few wars happen around the world where Russia goes all in or China goes all in. World War is defined with like 4 more wars going on at the same time or something like that. I don't know.
Right. Yeah. Some amount of countries. But that is a horrifying thought and almost a perfect strategy.
Right? It's like, fuck.
I mean, every possibility, I try my best not to be a cynicist. And maybe that's why there's a part of me that's been avoiding the politosphere so much, because I found myself getting so damn cynical, even disappointed at some, Trump here and there. There is no shortage of debates at the job, and it's challenging. And I don't want to ever say I am just voting for him because I won't let my mind be persuaded otherwise.
It's kind of past the person at this point.
Yeah,
it's like what culture you're getting or not getting. It's like what types of it's like more than, I don't know. It's like it feels like more than policy almost, right?
Oh yeah, yes. I think just putting it as culture, like it feels like a warring of.
And that's not like a white culture versus everything. It just feels like there's 2 different political ideologies going on. It's like the left type of culture and the right type of culture. I'm not talking about like American culture, white people. Yeah, I'm just saying like 2 different type of culture wars going on, and whoever wins that kind of takes over for a bit.
Yeah, would you define that simply like by party? Like the mass of Republicans more broader, and then the mass of the Democrats in a broad sense.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Red pill versus blue pill, or whatever the case.
I don't know if it works like that, but red color versus blue color, yeah. Like it just.
Sorry, this White Dragon always has some great insight, and what better way to keep us occupied with a huge election when big things are happening?
Yeah. Yep.
I don't like the hyperbole here. Some peaceful moments of hilarious rage quitting. So all right, not this guy. Remember that the GTA stream. What was fascinating to me was the unbridled, unfiltered hatred of this man that became this villain. But all right, here's the reason why he became the villain. You're gonna see his behavior. I'm just gonna let it ride for a brief moment.
Oh, hey, don't let me forget. I have a question to ask you.
Okay. All right. I won't forget.
Now. You can't end shit. You can't end shit. Don't fuck me, man. Fuck.
And he broke his camera. So yeah, see, that's one of the many reasons why people love to hate, or just it's entertaining to watch somebody lose their shit, right? So
It's the same type of guy who would break his controller back in the day over a sports game. No different.
yeah, no, but
Look at him, bro. Calm down.
this man is never calm, but suddenly he's humbled and he's being super nice. This has only lasted like 2 days. Like a week ago, he said he was quitting streaming, and here he is back. It's the only livelihood he knows. I'm so glad, that I didn't quit my job and think YouTube was going to be viable, because that crossed my mind when things were happening so fast. Thank goodness. Now, what's the question?
What's that? Oh, yes. Oh, okay. The question is, okay. Oh shit, I forgot it.
No,
Yeah, hang on. What we're just talking about.
I was gonna play the clip. You're like, remind me. I have a question. Here I am reminding you.
I always forget. I should have just asked it. This is why I kind of interrupt sometimes, because I know the what I have in my head is going to go away.
Justifiably so, man. Yeah, no, it's okay. Interrupt away.
Play the clip, and I'll see if I can jog it back.
You want a little more rage? A little more rage?
Yeah, a little more rage.
Stay safe, White Dragon. I don't know if you're anywhere near.
I remember it.
What's up?
Your buddy. I don't know if you guys are friends again now. I don't know if you want to bring this up on stream or not. I feel like it's funny to bring up on stream because it's just like it's a little bit of drama and people can get it with what from they want from. But your buddy Jason.
Oh.
Actions, not distractions.
Yeah.
Are you guys cool again?
We haven't spoken in, I don't even remember. No, we have not been. We're not cool or uncool. Like, I'm indifferent.
Got you. Because like maybe like 3 months ago, he had commented on a Nothing Funny show, and he's like, "Guess I missed it." And it's like I've been ignoring you for a while now. Why are you kind of commenting back on the channel there? Just seems like he was trying to start something again, and I didn't know if you were speaking to him or not.
Nope. But maybe he was. Who the hell? I know he got really butthurt and was feeling very vengeful regarding your take on him. But he hopped in the ring.
It's funny how like
what's up, Twisted?
The few people who were like, there was like maybe 2 people, and I don't know if they fully investigated what happened or just took his word for it. But you remember how it all started, right? He just started commenting like, "This show's going downhill." Like, he just started commenting negative stuff on the channel. Like, what is this? What's going on? I don't understand this. And I forgot what was the next jump here thereafter. Oh, it was like the shit talk video about you or something like that. That's right.
See, I hope. Well, I don't know if I care that much, but the people that called themselves my supporters that would go around and mess with people like in my name was so freaking cringy to me. So all the people that have been sticking around for me for a long time that are here, these are the ones that are not trying to go and generate drama or go do like I can't stand that kind of tribalism. That's why, and it baffles me to this day, just because I said I don't like Discord. I don't want to use it. I hate Discord. That's what started Mr. Actions and the young lady to be so devastated at my words, because I just don't want to be in a Discord. I'm not about that, man. I'm not that invested in this. This is just a side thing that I enjoy to do, and that's all it is, and it's all it'll ever be. So
he made like one more comment on like the Nothing Funny channel. I was like, all right, fuck it, I'm going in. We're going in. I just went hard at him a little bit, and then like he was like, and then he released that video where he's like, "You fuck around, you find out," and then he got the video copywritten, like he got it flagged for copyright, so like it takes it down for like, and like even though you can I got it back because it's fair use.
Of course.
Taken down because it was so good, because it destroyed him so well. He was like, I got to get this off very quickly. That's still up on Stuck at Night. That's called Who Pissed in Your Cheerios.
I remember.
If you've been seeing that. Yeah, you can check that out.
And then the Drugs Bunny nickname.
Oh, the Drugs Bunny. And then, like, dude, the AI pictures of, like, I was like, yo, let me look, like, give me a picture of Drugs Bunny, but he's smoking crack. And, like, all the cool pictures of just Drugs Bunny came out. I was like, this is perfect. It's a perfect match. And then, like, just so, again, what brought this up was, like, he, out of nowhere, maybe it was just a drug-induced coma where he was like, oh, I got to comment on this and say, oh, what did I miss? But, okay, just, I didn't know if you guys made up or something.
No, man, no. I remember the last conversations we were having is, like, this is where it just became silly to me. For one, my own supporters chastising me because I'm saying I'm not involved in Discord, and then him telling me, dude, if you take a break from your channel, it's gonna die. I don't fucking care, man. Like, I'm just here. I'm not really in it for anything. I just enjoy conversation and streaming, and I'm very grateful to the people that have stuck it out with me. That's all there is to it.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. It did get kind of weird, man. It's like there were people that were trying to literally make some kind of a tribe of their own for me, and they were making more problems than anything else by going to other channels, and oh god,
that was hilarious. And, like, I do feel that in that exchange, Stuck at Night at the very least lost a good friend in that exchange. And I don't know how they got in her head, but they did. And ever since then, I could tell that she favors
there's a reason. There's a reason. Yeah.
Do it. Good. What's up?
No. I know who you're talking about, and the reason is not because of well, I mean, you could say there was exchanges, but that individual does have a bias against some of the others that we don't need to bring up, to not pour any attention on it. We could speak fully transparently offline, but yeah, I know why.
No, I know there's a bias towards them, but, like, there was Indy.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I mean, that's what I figured, but it's just like, what did I do? But it was obviously she was more indebted to them for whatever reason.
She made it clear, like, even before the day one of meeting them, that she messaged me like, don't let him get them involved with you or something, and I didn't stop anything. I wasn't gonna ever stop anything.
Say it again.
She was like, don't get involved with these guys,
Oh, to them, about them
to me, and
but now she favors them.
I didn't say anything. What?
I'm talking about, yes, about actions and King, the opposite of King, King Survivor. They're like this, like, there's shout outs on the stream, and, like, I'm like persona non grata over there.
Okay, well, first, yeah. I was talking about, huh?
That's what I was talking about.
Oh, I was talking about D in Indy.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, and then then you brought up Survivor, who I haven't spoken to at all.
That's when the sides were chosen,
drawn. Yeah. Oh,
and
shit! Hey, look who just stepped in.
Oh, look! Someone. Yo! Send the link out. Send the StreamYard link out.
You can ask the question to him, like, say, Justin, what was your meaning behind the comment to Josh on the Nothing Funny show when you said, "Guess I missed it"?
Yeah, like about 3 months ago when you commented out of nowhere after our little made up beef died down. You commented, "Guess I missed it." I was just wondering what that was about.
And the link is in the stream. By the way,
If you want to come
holy
on.
crap, Bass Girl, hi. I've missed you so. It's good to see you. I agree. Um, period, Bass Girl. You know, there's a lot of, at least for what you and I experienced. I hope all the healing that needs to be had is it just comes to its fruition, is complete, and people can go on with their lives in peace.
I mean, we can make amends and truce right now.
He laugh reacted to the link drop, or I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't
See,
know.
this is the vagueness that that confused Josh from the get go. So I guess,
Or just the attacks on the Nothing Funny channel that had nothing to do with Stuck at Night.
yeah, hey, you know, life.
Well, it's just fun, Bass Girl. That's nothing to do with being life's too short. That's exactly why we're doing this, because life is too short. So there needs to be a little fun in it.
Yeah, so have it out now. No, anyway.
No, it doesn't want to come on. Huh? That's a damn shame. It's a damn shame. Could have made for a great broadcast, but
Oh no, sincerely, I would be very, very interested if he would bless.
It doesn't know good broadcast. I mean that could have been a great beef squash, or it could have been a great or whatever it turned into. It would have been riveting.
Yeah, no, I'm signed up.
Yeah,
Justin, like I do, and I'm glad. You know, I didn't even know you still watched anything of mine. So I mean, it's good to see you. I hope everything is well with you. You know, we've been very indifferent towards each other. That's not a good or a bad thing. But good night to you, Jessa. Be safe. Stay safe. You know, just I don't know. I hope we hear from you sooner
night,
than
Jessa.
later.
Be careful out there. I wanted to know where about in Florida roughly was she, but I don't know if she answered.
No.
But I'm guessing somewhere in the cone, and that's no good. So be safe.
Yeah, if there's evacuation happening, how close is it to us? Like, is it, or is it more towards you? I really had no idea there was a hurricane at all.
Right now, I'm just south of the southern end of the cone.
Yo, she's in the direct path, man.
Oh yeah, you're in Big Bend. You're in the Tallahassee. Got you. Well,
what category is this thing?
It's suggested to hit at a 3 or a 4 right now.
Well, I've learned a little way around prayer since I, don't pray. I do a meditation, or I'll talk to loved ones that have passed on. I will say some positivity in my own way, for whatever good that is. But I do hope, I just wish you all the best and your safety. That's it. Just making that very clear, and that your belongings are also unharmed. With that being said, I think I've come to the end of the little stream here. Thanks for joining. So, like out of the blue.
Thanks for having me.
Appreciate this very much.
Maybe next Tuesday we do an actual Stuck at Night. We get Adam.
Yeah, man.
Go on the old stream.
Like I told you a couple times, I'm always off, or I get out early on Mondays, but I'll always have the nights of Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And I know Wednesday is Nothing Funny. Please check out Nothing Funny tomorrow night, 10 p.m.
10 p.m. Yep, ish, 10 p.m. ish. But we've been on time, believe it or not. So
very good, very good.
Thank you.
I'm gonna hope to make it there to watch, and then
if not, there's always a replay.
Replay gang.
Replay gang. What's up, gang?
All right, safety to everyone. Enjoy.
Let me just say this. I forgive Justin. I saw his name. I was calling him Jason. I apologize. His name is Justin. I forgive Justin, and I apologize if I went overboard. I was having more fun with it than anything, but for me, no harm, no foul. I didn't mean anything negative by it. So if you accept my apology, no problem. If not, no problem. But just putting it out there. There you go.
That's the way to do it, man. Big ups. All right, and from my end. No, I felt like saying something cheeky like, F you all. No, man.
Fuck you.
Till the next one, everybody, just take care. Till the next one.
Have a good one.